because 'tis the summer to be a wrestling fan. Goodness me. Whatever you may think about Mr. McMahon's dangerous booking that's presumably going to be impending at Money in the Bank, just a little bit after that, right here in the UK shores, possibly the biggest wrestling gate, not just people are saying in AEW's history, the way that it's looking, it could be in history, period, because on the 27th of August, right here in jolly old London, AEW are doing what WWE, frankly, have not offered the fans. I'm not saying they couldn't do it. They've got all the money in the world, but they just chose to not offer the fans that experience and make us drive our asses fucking to Wales and the Dim Lane and to Cardiff to the Millennium Stadium. Tony Khan has upped the ante here because on the 27th of August, in the 90,000 seater capacity stadium that is Wembley, we will be getting an exclusive, it's not a house show, it's not a Dynamite, it's a fucking pay-per-view. We are getting AEW's All In right here in London, UK. Now, here's where the craziness happens. 90,000 is what Wembley holds for a football match. You got to remember, that football field is going to be covered for this pay-per-view, and it is going to be not only covered in like whatever, like mats and carpets and stuff. It's also going to be covered in seats, and in those seats are going to be more bums. That Wembley pitch is huge. In the stadium is 90,000 people. On the ground at ringside, you can probably get another 10 to 20,000 in there. This gate is going to be 100 to 110,000 people. This is going to be the biggest wrestling event gate-wise, I think, in history, and it's going to be held in the home, and I don't say this lightly. Video is going to be on the screen in a moment just to show you that the US fans do not bring the noise. The noisiest fucking wrestling fans in the world, the UK, are going to tear the fucking roof off of Wembley. Can we just all acknowledge that 100,000 people are going to be singing Judas? Oh my God. Gentlemen, discuss.
Yeah. Listen, you could probably be somewhere like Neasden, or like somewhere around there, and you will hear people singing Judas from that Wembley Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, what can I say? You see me like post that as soon as I see it. That was like 5 o'clock in the morning or something. It's like I was so hyped when I seen that in it, like Wembley. Yeah, of all places for them to do it, because obviously that stadium, like, and that capacity, that is anyone who wants a ticket, is going to be able to get a ticket. Yeah, like, and I think we take AEW probably a lot more seriously and a lot more closer to WCW than American fans.
I can tell you, having spent the last week there, we absolutely do.
Well, there you go. Like we see it as the legit competition. Hell, we gave Impact Wrestling TNA their biggest gate ever. Yeah, because I remember that 02, that was special. Yeah, why they never run with that again, I don't know. But you know what? AEW ain't them, and AEW has got a head on their shoulder. Not only are they gonna like have like their prime AEW matches, this is gonna be like a wrestling industry. The rest of the wrestling industry, WrestleMania. Yeah,
this is bigger than WrestleMania. This
is exactly what All In was the first time. It was like the Indie Mania, if you will. Yeah, you had people from all shows in it: Ring of Honor, Impact, NWA, New Japan, all on one show. Now we're gonna do it again, and I just reckon we're gonna have some dream matches. We're gonna have people from the Forbidden Door. It's going to be opening up, We're going to have some once in a lifetime. We're going to have some very top storylines. I can't speculate as to what the main event is going to be. I mean, I would think if they really did want to put butts in seats in it, they want money.
CM Punk.
CM Punk versus Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
You've done it. You've done it. Yeah. No matter how
sold out the arena.
no matter how you feel about like either of the two, that is a mega money match. Yeah. And like, you know, you done it in the biggest way. And the feeling, the atmosphere, because we're gonna bring the heat, man. No matter where it
100,000
is.
people singing CM Punk. Can you imagine?
No, like I said, when you come to a football match here, yeah, and it's in Wembley, it's in Stratford, West Ham Stadium, and you hear that the acoustics, all those people, we bring the noise, yeah, and we're gonna do it for AEW, man. And like when people come out, if they bring through any surprises, that's gonna be a good place to debut people. Yeah, like there's so much potential that you could do with this. Like, I just hope the tickets ain't too much because Money in the Bank already finished me. So, man, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Listen, but when you consider this is the crazy thing. When you consider the wealth of UK talents that AEW / NJPW Forbidden Door partnership has, it is scary. Some of the shit we're going to see. Like, that's not even talking about the big names like the Adam Coles and the Danielsons and the Mox and Omegas, bro. Saraya, Will Ospreay at Wembley.
Oh man, yes.
Can you fucking imagine a Will Ospreay at Wembley match? It's going to be
I've just thought of something
insane.
actually quite prudent. Yeah,
Tell me.
with Vince McMahon. Be back.
Oh, must we talk about him now?
Yeah, one more time because this is actually a good thing for him being back in it. Yeah, if he decides to do the releases or people walk on him, then again, AEW London, England, some of those people are gonna walk off WWE and into AEW show live. Yeah.
Oh, let me build on this shit. You were on. Leon, you weren't in the video. I don't know if you watched it, but AJ, Big Tone, and I did a video similar to this after Revolution. Big Tone, do you remember who I said the one wrestler who could jump ship from WWE and come over to AEW and make a big match with an old tag team partner against FTR?
I don't know if he would do it. He's too loyal.
Bro, can you imagine Edge in AEW, Metalingus in Wembley?
I think he's too loyal to do that. You know?
I'm not gonna bro, I don't know. He's also best mates with Christian and FTR, and if there was one guy who's gonna do it. But Adam Cole's 100,000 people going boom. Come on, Adam Cole, bro. Fucking bro. Jamie Hayter's gonna get a pop. Oh, the Bucks, the Young Bucks are gonna
I tell you who else is gonna get a pop. Jamie Hayter. Jamie Hayter on home turf. Oh yeah, she's gonna like,
bro. Saraya, y'all better learn the fucking lyrics to Zombified between now and then, because that song is a banger. I'm telling you, Saraya is gonna get the pop of pops on her home turf. Yeah. But I get. Do you know who I'd love to see if we're gonna do Forbidden Door? Get Okada over. Get Okada over. Boy, do you know what?
Mercedes Money, like again,
Mercedes Moné at Wembley, brother. Saraya versus Mercedes at Wembley. There's a dream match for you with history. There's a dream match. I mean, give me MJF versus Okada. Just to make MJF go up and be big. Bring in Jay White. I mean, fucking
MJF gonna face. Ooh.
Oh, mate, I don't know. Leon, who are some of the people you're looking forward to, mate?
I'm looking forward to all of the above that we just mentioned. You know how I'd love to see. We were talking about Metalingus and all of that. Like, what about Bailey? What if Bailey was to show up?
Never.
That would be very interesting. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, those are the obvious ones that are very, very, very more than likely to be interesting to see come out. The pop alone, the moments, like they're going to be unreal, like so unreal. They're still playing back the Dominic turn on Rey Mysterio on WWE TV, right? Which was over here at Clash at the Castle in Cardiff.
Yeah.
Right. And that was over here. Like, there's going to be that moment in AEW as well at Wembley Stadium. There's going to be moments, shocking moments. There's going to be sing-alongs. and like the song will be finished, and the song will still be people will still be singing the songs. AEW is going to get so much love that night. It's going to be unreal, and it's going to be like quite the feeling's going to be mutual. We're not going to be like forced over the barrel and shafted dry with no Vaseline like what WWE have just done to us over the weekend. Like they're going to give us what we want, and they have started by bringing the event to the UK, let alone the matches that are going to be proposed for it. I mean, what does that tell you? What does that tell you? And then not to mention, AEW got that stadium above WWE, who one actually have the money to do so, or are they waiting to bring SummerSlam next year back to Wembley Stadium,
Too late.
where
AEW already beat them to it.
where it all began in '92?
They can suck my dick as long as McMahon's in charge. I'm not going to. They got my money for Money in the Bank, fine, but I'm not going to another WWE pay-per-view. I'll go to like a house show with y'all, Raw or SmackDown, maybe. I am not spending another 400-500 quid on a WWE pay-per-view when that psychopath is in charge. All I ask is that when we are 100,000 people in Wembley, we get the song going to go viral. Are you watching? Are you watching? Are you watching Vince McMahon? And then fucking post that shit online to fuck him off.
Listen, if we have to get like massive bits of cardboard or whatever it is, yeah, to make a projectile to then voice that, are you watching Vince McMahon? We will do that, but we will be heard. We were heard at the O2. We will be heard again.
We are going to be heard, and this is the quality that AEW have and the quality of their booking. I am going into this pay-per-view. I know everyone always says, AJ notably says, expectation is the killer. On TV, on pay-per-views, AEW really are yet to disappoint me. Remember how hyped we were getting for Forbidden Door? And everyone was like, no, I can't live up. They can't live up. And they had a nightmare with those injuries that happened both during and in the build up to it. And they still, for me at least, gave me one of the most memorable pay-per-views I have ever watched. And this is not this gate is bigger than WrestleMania. This is a WrestleMania in the UK. Do not be under the illusion that just because the letters WWE are not in front of this thing, this is going to be 100 to 110,000 people. I know WWE posted that them and their bullshit numbers. The capacity of the SoFi Stadium is 88,000 people. I love the way they posted like, this WrestleMania, 161,000 people. So in other words, you've taken the people who bought 2-night tickets and counted them twice. You dodge motherfuckers. So already you've counted 4 just from me and Den instead of 2. Multiply that by 88,000. Now I see how you've worked up your imaginary number. This isn't an imaginary made up in Vince McMahon's cunt head 161,000, which the stadium doesn't hold. Wembley Stadium actually holds that many people. This is the biggest wrestling gate in history, and we've got it in the fucking UK. This is bigger than any Mania ever. I am so fucking excited about this. Like, my heart right now is going at 1,000,000 miles an hour. And I know the beauty of this. I know that I'm not going to be disappointed because they book their wrestling properly.
What was the attendance last year's WrestleMania? Wasn't it near the hundreds?
It wasn't 100.
It wasn't 100, was it? But it was. So basically, they were trying to match the number from last year's WrestleMania, but they accumulated it over 2 shows. That's like the O2 saying that they held 40,000 over 2 nights because of the fact that it holds 20,000.
Correct. That's what
in a single.
That's what they did at Mania. That's what they did at Mania. Correct.
Why? That's desperation, if you ask me. You don't need to do that.
Fucking desperation.
80,000 is still a big number, and on top of that, it still breaks an attendance record if it succeeds. People coming to watch a football event there, or a baseball event there, or whatever. Like, you see what I'm saying? Don't need to do that, really.
Bro, it goes back to what I was saying at the top of the show. The American consumer culture of wrestling is they buy into the Kool-Aid. If WWE says it's like this, they do not question it. I have seen it with my own eyes. You will enjoy the Bray Wyatt LA Knight Mountain Dew Dark match. Okay, it was really entertaining. I loved it. Dickhead.